Why am I crying then when I'm listening to Tried Our Best?
Why are you crying?
I'm listening to the
'Cause you're
lyrics.
an
I'm like,
emotional
damn, I'm
child,
a simp,
bro.
bro. Man, what?
No, you're emotional.
I'm thinking about my
Who
past,
broke you?
my luck. Hey,
Who broke you?
Come on, man.
No, what's her name?
Oh, you're crazy. So,
I mean,
you're
he
tall,
big,
but you're
but he's
small,
small.
bro. I see that you don't. This is different, bro.
Why you just call me small? Bro, you
feel me,
trying to
bro?
square up after
Hey,
this, bro? Cut the camera.
this is an XL,
you know
bro.
I ain't worried about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Atlanta.
Hey, bro. Yeah, I'm from Esco, so what's up, man?
Well, what's up?
Are we squaring up here?
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Making the Cut with the Golfing Barber. I'm your host, Atlanta Made Ron. Today, we are here with Mr. Jose Pelayo. Jose is a professional golfer, a former collegiate golfer, and somebody that's really making a big splash here in the golf industry. Today, let's give a round of applause for him.
Thanks for having me, man. Appreciate you guys.
Welcome in. So, Jose, bro, tell us a little bit about your story, man. Where you from?
So right now, I'm from a city called Escondido, California.
Okay.
Grew up there, then I moved 6th grade, moved to Temecula, California.
Okay.
Played high school golf, then college golf.
Right.
Then now I'm doing my thing, playing pro golf.
Dope. So what pushed you to continue your career in golf? I mean, I believe you told me before you played soccer as well.
So I played soccer and golf growing up my whole life.
Yeah.
And then in high school, I had a crazy injury where someone two-stepped, which is basically leave both feet, tackle you, and I thought they tore my Achilles. So I was like,
you thought, or they did tell you?
No, they didn't tear it. No, I
But it
got
felt
off.
like it?
Yeah. I may cry a little bit. You know, I was a little softy, but yeah. I thought I was done, right?
Yeah.
So that really put it in perspective of, that won't happen in golf.
Yeah.
Right. And I was playing both sports, and I wanted to continue one of the two, and that kind of led me to continue with golf.
What was your actual injury though, bro? It was just like a sprain to your Achilles, and
they sprained my ankle, and then they just hurt my Achilles. Nothing was torn. It was just a freak. I thought it was gonna be a freak accident, but luckily it wasn't.
Yeah.
Which was a blessing, right? Because if it was, then obviously I wouldn't have been playing.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I really think like people don't really understand like how much of a mental game that having an injury plays a part in actually playing the sport.
Yeah.
It could be not as bad as you actually thought it was, but in hindsight, when you think about it, bro, you hesitate. Like I've had a torn MCL in my knee, in my left knee I've had it for like 3-4 years now.
Playing
bro.
sports?
Yeah. It came from playing sports because I played sports my whole life. And then, when you randomly stop and then somebody starts talking shit and you go out and so I got this injury when I was living in Hawaii. And but I was busting their ass. They
had to stop you, man.
Yeah, bro. It was
figure out how to get you done.
We played Turkey Cup, man. We played football on Thanksgiving, man. I was busting their ass. Motherfuckers got mad, so kind of did me dirty a little bit. But yeah, I've had a torn MCL in my left knee, bro. Almost 4 years now. I just refuse to get the surgery, so I'm just like get stronger.
So you never did anything to it? You just rehab?
Nah, it's just rehab.
Really?
I'm continuing to rehab it by myself pretty much. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing a very good job because I lost a lot of muscle mass. But bro, like
big in golf and stuff like that
bro, it doesn't bother me in golf.
You're like a Tiger Woods, man. US Open type of action, bro.
Hey, bro, don't say that. Don't say that.
Little T Hood.
Don't say that. Tiger got the torn Achilles right now.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that? Do you feel like it's something he could come back from?
Man, I think
you actually having like close to that injury, you know what I'm saying?
The injury's bad. I mean, his whole thing's bad, right?
But homie old, bro.
I think the only major he can contend in would be the Masters because of the field size and strength. You got a lot of past winners. Yeah. Young guys not knowing the course. Yeah. Then you have your veterans, right? So I think it's like you take away 2/3 of the field. So now it's kind of like from 85 or 90, how many guys are in it? It's down to like 20, 30 guys. Yeah. So and he obviously won 2-3 times out there. So
bro.
He knows the course, and I think that's his best chance of ever winning another major.
What, at the Masters?
At the Masters, yeah.
I don't think he's gonna play.
Oh no, in general though. Like if he does play, like I don't see him coming back, man.
No, not at all.
I mean, the rough is so thick out there, and like it's a heinous week, right? It's all week. Yeah. And I don't think his body can hold up. Well, as bad as that sounds,
It's funny. He actually he like released that April Fool's joke. He was like, "Well, I'm feeling so much better."
And I thought that was real.
I was reading it, and I was like, "Fuck!" At the end, because I was like, he was like April Fool's. I was like, why would you do that?
I sent a mass text. I'm like, bro, he's coming back. Man.
I just want to see. Like, the thing about Tiger, bro, like he's not even my favorite golfer.
Really?
I mean, you know, you've probably seen the last few episodes or
Freddie
last
C,
couple,
man.
bro. Yeah. Couples is my dude, bro. But you know, I think it really is just a gift to watch Tiger play.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch Tiger than Phil Mickelson.
Yeah.
No offense to Phil Mickelson. If you ever want to, like, you know what I'm saying, do some things.
Fair enough.
I know you're a videographer. Shout out Reese. But yeah, no, like I'd rather watch Tiger continue his legacy of golf and, like, you know, just continue who he is in the game of golf, bro. It's just a treat to watch him play. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I'd rather watch him than anyone else. But guys getting old, and that makes me feel old too.
What's crazy too is, like, people don't understand how good he was. Now in this generation has never seen that type of golf, and they see it through Scotty, right? But dude, Tiger was belt to ass.
Yeah,
man.
bro.
Like he was whooping on them, man. It was.
And I never seen a skinnier dude bench 300 pounds, bro. 300 plus pounds. That's
bro's hitting pitching wedge from 180 in rough over trees,
crazy work.
pin high. It's like, what is
crazy
this? What's going on here?
Superman
you know?
stuff, man.
Yeah,
Superman stuff. So who's your inspiration within the game, man?
Man, my very first player I watched growing up was Ernie Els.
Ooh,
smooth swing.
Ooh,
smooth. You talking about some Freddie Couples action? Ernie Els is the same thing, nice and smooth.
Ernie or Fred, bro?
Oh,
who's got a smoother swing?
Swaggy wise, I'd go Freddie Couples.
Okay,
I'd go Freddie Couples. He's got the visor on, man. At the time, he was tough. He was tough. I like
but Ernie is a go-to, man.
Yeah.
I feel like Ernie is definitely a person that you want to, like, learn from.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't really learn from Couples, bro. His swing is
it's so unorthodox. It's his own swing,
crazy
right?
work, bro. But I think that's part of the game too, man. Is just finding your own personal swing.
Mm-hmm. And like but Arnold Palmer said it best. You know, swing your own swing.
Swing yours.
And the more authentic you are with what you have, the better you'll play.
Definitely.
You know, you're not trying to be someone else. You're just trying to hone in who you are. So, I mean, it's a great message for life too, right?
Yeah.
Just be yourself and be authentic. You never know what can happen, man.
Do you miss soccer at all?
But all the time.
Yeah.
I haven't touched a soccer ball since. I just know if I touch it, man.
It broke your heart?
Yeah, it broke my heart, man. It broke my, like, first love, man. It just kind of gone.
Cheating, bro. Yeah. Bro. Yeah, so. No. What were you about to say?
I was saying, I live next to a sports park, and, like, I grew up playing there. So, like, when I go on runs or, like, walks or stuff like that, I watch them play. I'm like, damn, man, I just want to go on the field 1 minute for 1 sec, man. I want to pass it back to them, you know? I just can't, though, man.
I actually love the game of soccer, bro.
Yeah.
But I've never played a day in my life.
Ronaldo or Messi?
Ooh, Ronaldo.
All right,
I feel like he's an asshole.
Okay,
bro.
I was gonna say I'll walk out right now.
No. I feel like he's an ass, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like he's an ass. Like I like
pretty
Ronaldo,
arrogant though, man.
Yeah, I don't. That's the thing about all the sports that I've ever played, bro. I played football, basketball, baseball. You know, growing up, everything. It's like I was never one to talk shit, even when you talk shit to me.
Yeah.
But if you piss me off enough, I'm gonna say something that's gonna, like, dagger your ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, for instance, I was playing AAU ball,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it was like my sophomore year in high school.
Yeah.
And we were out in Florida. I'm from Georgia originally, and we were out in Florida, and this dude, I was doing a layup, thinking about dunking it, but I ain't do it.
Yeah.
I was doing a layup, and homie came from behind me, like, just punched me in my back.
Really?
Like, boom. Yeah. So I, like, ran into the mat, but that's behind the goal and everything like that. And when I turned around and looked at him, like, yo, what the fuck? He was like, nothing easy, bitch. So I was like,
bet.
All right, bet. So I went to the free throw line, and he was like, yeah, who's got shooter? Like, who's guarding shooter? And I was like, your mom? And his mom was over there.
No way.
Like, yeah, so I winked and kissed
he's like right at her, right? Yeah,
bro,
like,
my mom was tripping. Like, my mom was on the other side. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, like, I don't know. I kind of, I miss the game, but I find so much solace in the game of golf, bro. So,
do you bring that competitiveness and, like, the talking onto the course sometimes?
When I have to, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, you remind me of one of my homeboys that's out here. His name is Santi. He's the king of talking shit.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Cause he grew up in a Latin household. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's all they do is talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all talk trash. So, like, bro, he said some crazy shit to me to where I fucked up for the next couple holes.
You get in your head.
You know yeah. It didn't really mess with me, but I'm like laughing. It's funny to me. I can tell it messes with other people.
Bro's rent free in your head.
Yeah,
man.
bro. But it's
I'm
funny.
getting there right now. I'm getting there in a few minutes.
I think you trying, but you can't. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
The thing about me, like, bro, I know you like of like the Hispanic heritage and everything, but bro, I got producers who talk the same shit that you do. I grew up in a black household, so like I had to fend for myself.
You haven't met me though, bro. It's a little different.
You know,
it's a little different now.
Well, fair enough. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about them shoes in a minute. But anyway,
damn,
like
damn, that's crazy. Hey, don't zoom in on these, dude. I came in, don't even zoom in.
No, you matching, so you know you
matching. A little swaggy going on, man.
No, but it's all good.
Come on, you got bucket hat on. We're inside. What are you doing?
Bro, bucket hats is coming back, and I'm gonna be the leader.
Says who?
Me, Ron P. Ron Pettis, Atlanta-made Ron, the golfing barber.
We're in Scottsdale,
I'm bringing exactly. It's hot.
Yeah.
Sun.
All right, fair enough. Hey,
you feel me?
You can wear that all you want, bro. I'm belt to ass.
Bro,
on the course.
Sun.
Whenever you want it. Sun. You're telling me now. All right, man. All right.
Sun.
All right, cool. All right, we'll play that.
This way.
What's up?
Look how I'm dressed. You know what I'm saying?
What about
I'm nice. I'm cool.
Yeah,
you got that hot ass jacket on.
Hey, I ain't
hot,
hot,
Arizona.
I'm hot. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm both. You feel me? You feel me? All right,
I like
man.
it.
Come on now.
I like it.
Come on now.
No, but all right. So tell us more about your golf career, man. Where'd you get started? When you first start taking it seriously? Like right after the injury?
Yeah. So after the injury, I talked with my parents, and I was like, it's funny because my dad thought I was still playing, and there's one day I just like came in the room. He's like, "You ready to go practice?" I said, "Nah, like I'm done." He's like, "What?"
You broke it to him like
that. Like it didn't matter to me. But I was like, I already made the decision in my head on my own. Like I'm not gonna play anymore.
Yeah.
And then every Friday we cook out and have a family night, and they're out like, what's going on? It's like, well, funny story. I got hurt pretty bad, and I just want to focus on golf.
Yeah.
Like your name's Jose. You want to go that route? I said, yeah, hell yeah, I want to go that route. Yeah,
of course.
And in golf, kids get recruited at like 10, 11, 12, right? And I was 15, 16 at the time. So like I was way behind the 8 ball. So I knew I had to win something, right? Either side events. We couldn't afford AJGA. So it was one of those things where it's like, this is like a Cinderella story.
Yeah.
So then I won league my senior year, but it was too late, right? And then my swing coach had a connection to a small junior college in Iowa called Iowa Western. It's a city called Council Bluffs, man. It's like right on the border of Omaha and Iowa. They were known for baseball and other sports besides golf. But I went in thinking like, let's change that up. Let's change this tradition there, right? And no one knows me, so that's even better. So long story short, I had a really good season my freshman year. I finished third at nationals. And Utah was out there watching my teammate. He was one of my best friends. And they're like, who is Jose?
Who's that?
Right? Yeah, who's that guy? I'm like, well, him, So I played well, and we had a package deal where him and I can go to school together. We had a lot of different offers, It wasn't like Blindside, like the movie, but I did have a good amount of schools that were interested. So I ended up going on a visit to Utah, and I loved it.
Yeah.
I mean, I go from a small JUCO eating like baked beans for dinner, right? And this place has like a designated area for athletes to eat, like a chef.
Right.
I'm sitting there, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna eat good every day. And then I was like, forget golf. Like, I'm gonna eat really good here. Like, I have a serious trainer, a cool gym. Everything was like exactly what I didn't have.
Yeah.
So it was a dream come true, and they're in the Pac-12. So in my thought process was, if I'm going to take this game serious, this is the school to go to see the best competition.
Yeah.
How I stand up against these guys, So I always like pushing myself and pushing the limit of how good am I, and how good can I actually be.
Of course.
And I picked that school, and my junior year I had a really good season. Senior year I had a really good season. I was one in the state. And then come spring, we're playing basketball with the football team.
Yeah.
And I was guarding someone, and I saw the pass coming in.
Here we go.
Put my hand out softly, bounce pass. Before it bounced, it hit my thumb, snapped it right in half, right before Pac-12s. Bro, coach was livid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This was my junior year, and I was trying to figure out how to, like, swing a golf club. Dude, it was impossible. So he found out, and we had to renegotiate some things.
Damn, like your whole scholarship and everything?
I couldn't go snowboarding. I couldn't do any activity besides golfing. Yeah.
Damn.
It was for good reason, right? I mean, they put a lot of money up for me to play golf, not to, be Steph Curry for a night.
Nah, bro. Honestly, it'd be like that. Like I grew up like skateboarding.
Yeah.
And of course, like, you skateboard around the neighborhood, you go skate town, like you do crazy ass shit.
Yeah.
jump steps, like you know what I'm saying. You do sets. The day that I signed my letter of intent to play football and basketball at Reinhardt University, one of my friends hit me up when I got home and was like, "Bro, you trying to go skate?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
So, bro, I remember my dad finding us. He said nothing. He got out of the car, snatched my board from me, and got back in the car.
Really?
Damn,
I didn't he was hot. He didn't want. Yeah.
He was like, "Fuck no."
Yeah.
Bro. Like,
right.
And yeah, it was stupid, but yeah, bro. Like,
so you didn't skate? Like that was it for you?
That was it, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I can still ride, but I can't do none of this.
You're checking with your dad real quick though.
Nah, bro.
Ask permission.
He probably saved my life. First of all, here we go. Like,
check it in,
you know what I'm saying? All right, we
got a little permission slip
on the shoes.
You got a permission slip. You gotta make a little permission slip to ride a skateboard.
Let's see the
to ride a piece of wood.
What are these?
Man, these are just like those black and white Nikes, bro. They're real. Come on, man.
Anyway, you talk about my.
Yeah, you should watch my shoe. Hey, my shoe collection, the course. By the way, I'm with Cobra Puma. Shout out to them. Yeah, you haven't seen some ice stuff, man. This is light. You're
with Cobra and Puma?
Yeah.
You're signed to them?
I'm not signed to them, so I played in the State Open.
Okay.
Finished 4th.
Okay.
So really good finish, and then I know the videographer for them, so he invited me out, and he's like, "Hey man, we'd love to do a shoot for you. Like let's come on and we'll do some photo shoots.
Yeah.
We'll get you set up. We'll take care of everything." And I was joking with him. I'm like, "It's because I'm Jose, huh? Well, SoCal kid. I see what you're doing, man. It's all good. Hey, you take care of me, I'll take care of you. All good, right?" But they sent me some stuff, man.
That's dope.
Yeah, I have some friends that work for them, so now I'm gonna tell them you busted my ass about my shoes. So I'll make sure I come correct next time I see you, man.
It's all good.
This is the first time you see me, bro.
To be honest, I'm showing out today.
Look at this guy taking his shoe off on camera. Who does this guy think he is, bro?
I've had these in the
closet. Are you kidding me? Put your shoe on, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you shower? Like, what's going on?
Bro,
here?
I am clean.
That took 2 seconds.
I am the cleanest person.
That don't smell clean.
All right,
busted ass shoes.
The bottom of my shoe, bro. Bottom of my
you bought him at TJ. You bought him at TJ, huh? You bought him at TJ. You definitely bought him at TJ, bro.
Bro, you crazy.
That tongue is not real.
That
tongue is not real.
You are wild.
That's not real.
You are wild. Somebody owe me about $300.
You gotta clean those shoes, bro.
Clean.
That's unreal,
bro. If these ain't real,
hey, socks are fresh though.
Oh, appreciate it, bro. They actually sent me out to me. FL Golf.
Yeah,
I think they're called. Yeah, bro. They're actually.
Hey, I like the socks. No.
I honestly care more about my socks than my shoes.
I can tell. I can tell.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I can tell. Yellow laces is crazy. Yellow laces is crazy.
Listen, bro.
Listen. You got clown shoes. You got 4 different colors, 5 different colorways.
Bro, you are boring.
1, 2. You are loud for no reason.
Oh, bro, listen, bro.
Stinky ass feet over there, bro.
Oh, bro, nah, my shit.
Look at them again. I just told you they smell as disgusting.
Oh, nah.
You want to throw up right now? Don't
my shit smell good.
You want to throw?
You want to smell?
Nah,
you take a look?
I trust you.
No,
I trust you. Put your shoe down, bro. All you. But man,
but who? Speaking of shoes, man.
Yeah.
One of my biggest inspirations for really getting into this game is the fashion side of things.
Yeah.
And that's how I got sucked even further into the game because of, the modeling that I do and everything like that. And, with me growing up, I just always thought like golf was lame.
Yeah.
I never played the game up until age 29, bro.
Really?
Yeah, bro. But I actually gave it a try, and then I kind of like did some research and looked over like past stuff as far as like apparel and clothing like that. And I was like, how can I make this game cool? But the thing is, the game was already cool.
Yeah.
My opinion, I didn't like the whole like prime tiger, super dry fit.
Yeah, dry.
I didn't like that. But when you talk about like Ernie Els, when you talk about Fred Couples,
Fred Couples had swag.
Boy,
bro.
that's
sweater vest on with a visor. Like, who's this guy, man?
No glove.
No glove. Yeah.
No glove is
across
crazy.
The line. Yeah. Swaggy.
I know them hands got knuckles like
soft hands, bro. Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah,
he a white dude, but he ashy. But you know.
No, for real though, man. He was cold.
Yeah,
he was
bro.
Nice. He
was
nice.
cold. But yeah, who do you see yourself signing with, bro? Like, I know it's gonna come.
Yeah.
I know, with us being people of color, we really care what we look like out on the course.
And we have to, right? Yeah. We have to stand out.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I noticed, I didn't come from a country club. I'm fortunate to have support.
Yes.
But without that, it wouldn't be possible.
Yeah.
So my goal is to be signed with Cobra and Puma.
Yes.
Just because they're kind of like the outsiders looking in, kind of like the underdogs. And that's how I feel like I portray myself when I play, I sometimes don't feel like I am looking the part, or I don't have a $20,000 track man on the range, you know what I mean? So with their come up, that's what I really like.
Yeah.
You know, because they're signing with Max Homa, for example, big signing, left tieless. Like that doesn't happen. No one leaves tieless, right?
Yeah.
So their new line is really good.
Yeah.
I went and did a fitting. I want to say like a month ago. I was blown away.
Mm-hmm.
I was always a TaylorMade guy. I used to work for them. I worked for them out of college. But when I tried their stuff, I was like, damn, this is cold. Like, this is matte finishes and everything. It was sick. Yeah.
Well, see,
the guy had good shoes on too, bro. He didn't have those, but it was he was fresh.
We gon'
He was fresh,
bro. Yours ain't the cleanest.
Talk all you want about my shoes. That's fine. Yours ain't the cleanest. You know what? Hey, put me on next time.
I got you.
All right,
I got you. You know what?
Next time,
next time we come. So I'm actually planning an event for later in this year.
Okay.
I want you to come out to it.
All right.
It's gonna be a Golfing Barber Invitational.
Okay.
So the thing is about that is I wanted to be a little bit more inclusive.
Okay.
I didn't notice how many golfers are barbers. You know what I'm saying? Or how many barbers are golfers, excuse me. You know, I started this whole like brand I want to say like 2 years ago now. And my community just grew, but I was talking shit, kind of like how we were doing now on Instagram. And I was like, yo, any barber that golfs, I want to smoke.
Really?
And bro, I got like 500 views, like 40 comments and everything like that. So yeah, bro,
they love that.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna we're gonna play adoption.
Okay. Am I playing alone? Am I your teammate or what?
No. So how I'm gonna run it, I'm kind of doing like Ryder Cup style.
Okay. Yeah.
But to make it a little bit more inclusive, I'm having you don't have to be a barber, but you represent like an entity or a shop.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then at the end, you know, we take home a trophy that says like Golfing Barber of the Year or, you know, Golfing Barbershop of the Year, whatever. Dope. And whoever wins gets to choose the next location for next year.
That's sick. Yeah.
Also, we're going to be partnering with a few nonprofits and we're going to be getting other sponsors. So, you know, basically you can write off this whole golf.
That's all I heard.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I'm with
write
it off. Yeah, write it off. That's perfect.
But yeah, man, I really want you out there. I think
love to be there.
Yeah, I'm
done. I'm there.
We'll
You're gonna cut me up? You're gonna make me all clean and stuff?
We can.
If you push my line back, bro, we are done.
Let me see that line right now. Let me see it right now.
Not right now, bro. Not right now. Come on, the camera's on, man. Come on, that camera's on me right now, bro.
You talking about pushing you back? I ain't even seen the beginning,
clean, bro. It's kind. It's good. No, sit down, bro. You crazy? Take your bucket hat off. Take it off.
Oh, my shit's straight, bro. Quit playing.
That corner is not straight, bro. It's
you crazy
rounded. Rounded corners. Yeah.
Let me see what you do with your own clippers.
I know what you say. You probably
I'm gonna buy you some clippers.
No lineup, leave the sides. That's what you say, huh?
I cut my own hair. 100%.
I can tell, bro. I can tell.
I'm so sick of you.
The left side is not straight.
I'm sick of you already, bro. Yeah. We on here. We trying to have a great show.
Yeah.
And I could just slaughter your whole career right now.
Keep it on, though. Keep it on. Keep it rolling, though. I want to hear this. Get out of here with this, bro. You already.
I gotta get you and Santi together.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Talk each other to death.
Yeah. I bet he's a Drake fan, though, right?
Here we go.
Yeah, I guarantee he's a Drake fan.
So actually, he guaranteed is. So, do you know who Matt Kang is?
Matt Kang, yeah, pro golfer, yeah.
He so he's local out here, and he started this whole group called Sniper Gang.
Okay.
Santi is a part of that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Matt Kang is somehow involved with OVO. Because he's from Canada and everything like that. Mm-hmm. So, with that being said, his whole fucking crew, I gotta hear it from.
You got owls everywhere, right?
Bro, it's crazy. They're cool people though. You know what I'm saying? The
Drake fans are pretty cool, bro. I don't know about the Kendrick fans. I mean,
here we go. Like, look, bro, listen.
All ears, bro.
Y'all gotta chill.
Chill with what?
The whole Drake there. Why are y'all riding meat so heavy, bro? Y'all glizzy riding. Y'all blazing the hell out, homie. He lost the battle so bad that you tried to sue. How do you? Yeah, he's like, breathe. How do you lose a hip hop battle so bad that you tried to?
He didn't lose. He said, "We're gonna cut this. This is ridiculous. Like, you're wasting my time. Just pay me. You know what I'm saying? Just pay me." When have you ever heard, yo, put on that new Kendrick song? That shit is fire. Never. In the club, you hear who's calling my phone. You know what I'm saying? You hear the cool stuff. Kendrick's just not it, bro. It's not it. When you listen to Drake and Drive, you know the vibe, right? You guys know the vibe. A little fire and desire, a little redemption, in your feels type. I would never purposely put on a Kendrick album, like, yeah, this is nice. Hey, let's keep driving. You got something to say, or what's going on over there?
No, I was just letting you finish.
I'm glazing right now. That was
my boy. Listen.
Listen.
Hard,
I wasn't done. I wasn't done, bro. Oh, that's crazy.
You riding the baloney pony.
All right. We'll end the. Okay. If you put any artist, and you feature Drake on it, and you feature Kendrick on it, who will have more listens? Who will have more streams?
Listen. All right. So I'm gonna put all
What's
this.
What's the answer?
No, fuck all that. Because that's bullshit.
That's not bullshit.
It is.
It is. Like in golf, it's all about numbers, right? Always about numbers. Is it not?
Golf is numbers.
Yeah.
Hip hop is intelligence. It's different.
He's got intelligence. He's an intelligent guy. He's got me had some ghostwriters. I don't know him personally, but I mean, he's got over 1 billion streams. That boy is crazy. The only thing that Kendrick has over Drake is a popularity contest with the elite people at the Grammys. And Drake said it himself.
Fuck?
Kendrick just opened his mouth, had him a Grammy. What happened?
What?
That's his dad, bro. He sunned him. He's like, you know what? I approve.
Remove yourself. Remove.
That's
yourself.
all I'm saying,
bro. Listen, bro.
Hey, I like Kendrick. I love Kendrick. He's great.
No, you can't say that shit and then say I love Kendrick. No,
I fuck with Kendrick, bro.
Fuck no.
But man,
would you? All right,
Aubrey Graham, Drake, Drizzy Drake.
I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna leave it right here, and you can say whatever the fuck you want to after this.
I will. 100% will.
I compare Drake and Kendrick beef to the Biggie and Pac beef so heavily.
Yeah.
Just to give that man whatever respect is due.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't owe him any respect because one, I was a heavy XXXTentacion fan.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't appreciate you calling yourself an artist and repeatedly stealing from someone.
That's fair.
Not only are they trying to come up, you're stealing from them and then making it your own, and now
helping him come up. Yeah. I got
you're
you.
the face.
I feel that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I give that true artist title to Kendrick because I actually listen to him and feel something.
Yeah.
I can't say that I don't put on the Drake album or put on a Drake like song or a track, and I can't say I'm not.
That's a damn lie. That's a
that's what I said. Okay. I can't say I'm not like this, but it doesn't make me feel.
So you want more substance to your music?
Yeah, exactly.
That's fair. Yeah.
Biggie didn't make me feel anything when I listened to him. 10 Crack Commandments is crazy, but I never lived that life. You know what I'm saying? And then when I die, fuck it, I want to go to hell. Like, I ain't
I'm with that. Yeah. That's all you, bro.
I want to go to heaven.
Yeah, I want to go up there.
But I don't feel anything. But Pac put out a lot of stuff that I really relate to. Yeah. And Kendrick put out a lot of things that I relate to. I really.
He's more of a lyricist. I agree. It's like an art when he speaks and raps and stuff like that. Yeah.
I mean, just to leave it at a fair race.
It's not fair.
If you want to say that they finished evenly.
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I'm saying Kendrick is like right here. This is Kendrick. Drake's right here. Like just like that, bro.
Drake's in front?
Like that. Yeah.
He finished this rap battle in front? I'm not done
moving. He's still moving. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like
he finished the rap battle in front?
He did.
In front?
In front. Family Matters killed him. Family Matters killed him.
Why is he suing?
Because he's gonna kill him and then take his money. I mean, that's nasty work.
He's already retracted his lawsuit.
That's crazy, man.
So how is he gonna sue and win anything if you got to play to win? Ain't that golf?
If I go outside, I'm like Kendrick or Drake. Who's?
You ain't answer my question.
What's your question? But I lost. I forgot the question.
You ain't even listening,
bro.
See, that's what.
Talking about Kendrick, bro.
What? That's what Drake fans like. They're not even listening to the music.
I am listening to music. I know plenty of songs. I will.
You're not listening to the music.
Why am I crying then when I'm listening to Tried Our Best?
Why are you crying?
I'm listening to the lyrics. I'm like, damn, I'm a simp, bro. Man,
no, you're emotional.
I'm thinking about my past, my faith.
Who broke you? On, yeah, let's talk about that.
Golf did not break me. Soccer broke me a little bit, bro. Yeah.
No, what's her name?
Oh, you're crazy.
Yeah, all right. Crazy. Anyway, moving on.
Crazy. I think we're done here, man. I think we got a little bit off topic here.
It's good shit, man. It's good shit, man. This is what it's about, man. Yeah. This is, making the cut is all things golf with good people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what we go by. But I think people get surprised by the conversations that people have on the golf course.
Yeah, man. it's different, right?
Yeah.
I've caddied about 4 or 5 years. I moved to Dallas and I was caddying at Dallas National. And
Yeah.
some of the conversations you hear, man, some of the deals, like it's all over the map.
Yeah.
You got groups that are like just having a good time, and you have groups that are very serious. And like, I think you can tell a lot about a person with how they golf and how they interact with people. And I think that's why a lot of people bring out guests just to see how they are.
Yeah.
You know? If you're playing great, you're all chirpy and happy, but when you start playing bad, you get all quiet and stuff. Like, you know, how does he do with deals? Like, if deals are going great, he's probably a good guy, but if deals are going south, how is he going to respond to that, you know? So,
bro, you really, I think you really tap into people's mentality without noticing it within the game.
Right.
You know, I've seen people while I was working at, I'm not going to say no names, but while I was working at Silverleaf, I've seen someone win a huge tournament, and then get their ass whooped by the owner, Ben.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I you know, it's such highs and lows to this game, and it's such a reflection of life that people really learn from it. Which is why I'm getting my son into it right now. He's only 7, but he also has like he's all over the place, bro. He doesn't have like a one-track mind. Like I call him Life of Pi, bro. He's on an island by himself. He'll walk into a wall and be like, you know, what I'm
nothing,
saying?
right? Yeah.
Smartest kid I've ever seen.
Right.
But,
does he have better shoes on than you do, or how does that work? You got my type of shoes on, or what's going on? You dress him?
I mean, me and my wife dress. Bro, you quit acting like I ain't got sauce,
saying,
bro. Clearly, I keep getting these model gigs, and you don't. But anyway, like...
Anybody out there, hey, look at me. Come on, man.
Well, you got
some
Puma?
deals.
Puma?
Give me,
Puma, come holler at me.
Oh, no, you're not doing that.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Typical Kendrick fan right there, bro. Trying to steal shit, man.
You feel me? Cobra?
Kendrick, man. This how you move? This how y'all move? That's crazy. I'm about to play some Drake on the way home.
Yeah.
Make me sad.
That's why
I'm playing Redemption. I'm playing Knife Talk. I'm playing Knife Talk on the way home. Yeah, I'm pissed now. Yeah.
That's why you ain't got no friends.
Oh, man. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Knife
That's
talk.
Crazy.
You talking about knives? Get the hell out of here.
Dude, Pimp a Butterfly is crazy, right?
Is it?
You know Pimp a Butterfly?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
See, that's what I'm saying. You're not listening to the music.
I heard Pimp and Butterfly in the same sentence.
And that's how you ain't.
I'm not deep
enough. It's called read between the lines, sir.
There's no lines.
It is.
Okay, all right.
It is.
You know what? For you, before we go to the Invitational, I'll listen to Kendrick. I'll give my honest opinion.
Please do.
It'll be the same, but like I'll give
you haven't even listened.
I've listened. Yeah.
So why you got to re-listen to give it an honest opinion?
Because I like you, man.
All right, well, I
make you happy.
That.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that. Yeah. Maybe I'll maybe I'll study Drake a little bit more.
No, you won't.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you won't.
You're right. Anyway.
Took you way too damn long to say that. You're not doing none of that, bro. You're lying. I'm lying on your teeth. All right, man. Tell me about this barber. Okay, so how did it all start? How did you get to Silverleaf?
So now you interviewing me, all right?
Yeah. The ball's in my court.
Okay, bet.
Sir.
This is Jose's show.
Yeah, Jose's show. I'm stealing it for a quick minute, you know. Barbering. Okay, how'd you get to Silverleaf? Oh,
bro, man. When I was cutting hair on the island, I moved to Arizona in 2023. And man, I just wanted a little bit more. I mean, a lot of people say that Hawaii is paradise, which is it's looking like paradise right now. I miss home.
Really?
Heavily, bro.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, it's a crazy feeling leaving work and diving into the ocean before you go home. You know, that was my daily routine. But I was cutting hair out there at a country club called Kukui'ula. It's right off the bay, man. It's beautiful. And I just wanted a little bit more out of life. I wasn't ready to settle down for the island. So yeah, I packed up my things, my wife, my son, and we moved out here. And the new GM out there, I had been cutting him for almost a year, it's roughly like maybe 6-7 months. I've been cutting his hair, and he asked me if I wanted to continue cutting hair at country clubs when I got out here. So I was like, yeah, of course, man. It seemed to be my jam, and you know, so I started here at Silverleaf and met some pretty cool people, and I knew nothing about Silverleaf at all. I didn't know the prestige that it had or anything like that. But as soon as I uttered the word Silverleaf and I worked there, and I, you know, people start acting different and treating me different. So I was like, well, maybe this is a way for me to kind of like infiltrate what I want to do. So the golfing barber was born.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, I really like the game, bro.
Yeah.
The people, I think the people make the game a lot more fun than anything. But I can honestly go out and play by myself and have a blast. Bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How many fades did you give at that course?
Fades?
Yeah. I don't even know what the word fade is.
Bro, listen.
Haircuts?
They are so scared of a skin fade over there.
I was gonna say, I've never seen a fade on that course.
I did introduce them to a shadow fade though, which is like a half. And
like a blend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like so it's half. Like, I mean, you could do low, mid, high, whatever. Yeah. But a lot of them did like a mid shadow fade, and then it grew out beautifully on top. So I've had people come back and be like, "What'd you give me last time? The shadow fade."
Yes, sir.
I would love that again, please. So it was awesome. An experience. Yeah,
yeah. I was gonna say, man, I walked around there. I was like, yeah, these are like clippers. This is all clipper work here.
Yeah.
They're scared of like even feel like tempo here. You know, they want to feel hair.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they got a new guy in there. Now he's a older cat.
Yeah.
Seemed to be cool though, when I met him, but I mean, seemed like he got good intentions, but I mean, I moved on.
Yeah.
Still kept my connections. I'm still cool with a lot of people over there.
Yeah.
But I think it was just all for the experience, man. And, to be honest, I've never been one to live by too many rules. You know what I'm saying? I like to do my own thing as long as I'm staying respectful and keeping everybody safe around me.
Yeah.
That's the thing about country clubs, man.
Yeah, man.
It's really like security.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, bro.
So I don't like golf with my shirt in. I like having
You slouch it?
Well, I have like half in, half out because it's like I don't know, man. It's just like.
Do you get flack for that, bro? People talk shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For real?
Oh, yeah. Then if I'm making birdies, it's like
what you gonna say?
Say shit to me
well,
right
see,
now,
bro, that's the thing, bro. That's one of the main reasons why I wanted to get so good at this game, bro. I started. You talking about you started like late.
Yeah.
I didn't start till 29, bro.
That's crazy.
But I mean,
Did you watch and stuff? Were you like interested in it? Like nothing about it was just like, yeah, I want to do it.
Bro, the thing about it is, I would have if like we even gave it a chance growing up. I feel like I would have loved this game. It would have made me like quit everything else. Yeah. But I think my parents knew exactly how expensive it was. Like my dad golfed.
Stupid expensive.
Yeah, my dad golfed, and like I asked him to take me with him like a couple times, but my papa's a truck driver, so he's on the road a lot, and I also understood that was kind of his time.
Yeah,
like away. So he never took me, but honestly, I think getting a scholarship is like. Having difficulty getting a scholarship in golf, it was kind of a regional thing, bro. Because they was passing them out in Georgia, bro. They were just trying to get people to like play. If I would have stepped into this game, I was like, oh, this it. Like, but just never gave it a chance.
Yeah, man.
Never gave it a chance until 29.
I can relate to that because, when I was, growing up, we didn't have much.
Yeah.
But my dad saw like an ability there.
Yeah.
So he would do whatever he can, man. Like he would work night shifts. His sleep would be like while I'm playing.
Yeah.
And then go home, have dinner, go back to work. So like it really opened my eyes of not only like the position I'm in, but like how grateful I am to have a father that's willing to do that just to see where it goes, not knowing what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why I still play and why I have a purpose behind what I do. It's not just I'm not doing it for notoriety or the money or to get fresh shoes, right? I'm doing it because like on my last name.
Right.
I mean, if you hear about Jose on a golf course, you think they're going to cut the grass, For real. Why are you laughing, bro? Why are you laughing? Am I wrong? You're laughing because I'm right,
That's so
Come
fucked
on.
up, bro.
If you hear that name, man, come on.
Oh, bro,
it's real. It's real.
Oh, bro, we got to change the narrative.
That's what I'm saying. Up to you, That's what I'm trying.
It's up to you. You're in a higher position.
We can golf too, bro. Latinos can drive. They can golf.
Yeah, bro,
We're nice.
I know.
We're nice.
But, all right, so the thing about it is like, I always put up the argument because everybody always says, oh, golf is hard, golf is hard, golf is hard. The thing about this is, and I might get, cussed out for this shit, I don't think it's any harder than any other sport you play.
Yeah.
I think the access to the game
100%
is what makes it hard.
Yeah.
And they make it hard on purpose because they know people of the minority.
They can't afford it, man.
They know we can't afford it, but they know we're more athletic than the average, you know what I'm saying? Like, hop along white guy, you know what I'm saying? No offense, but it's we just have that athleticism. So if the game was ultimately more opened up, it would be a lot more, competitive in ways that they probably don't want to see it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's something that we really have to battle.
Yeah.
You know, people of the minority group. But I'm all for it. I'm open to everybody playing, man. I'll put.
That's how I see it. You know, like the amount of times I've heard people say the wrong name to me while I'm caddying. I'm like, bro, I will grab your 7-iron and show you, bro. You're gonna remember my name. You're gonna remember my name after the shot. I guarantee you. Yeah.
What they call you?
Bro, they call me Pedro. They call me Juan. Bro, they're not even close. I'm like, bro, I got 4 letters in my name, 2 vowels. How can you f that up?
Nah, that's just
cold.
Racist,
bro. Cold. Yeah.
Bro, it's funny because like my name isn't. It's not like the blackest name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I used to fill out like job applications and shit, they got a whole different image in mind, and then I show up like, "What's happening?" They be like,
"That's you?
Oh, you're Ronald?
You're Ron?
You're Ronald Pettis? This is not a."
That's the wrong I thought.
Yeah, this is not it. I would think you were like a Johnson or something, like Jamal. Anything
for real?
Fuck you, right? You know what I'm saying? But I noticed, bro, like a lot of white people always trying to like white my name up a little bit. So they'll call me Ronnie.
Call Ronnie.
Hey, Ronnie. No, it's just Ron.
It's Ron, bro.
Yeah. So but nah, the Pedro thing is fucked up.
Crazy.
That's crazy work.
Crazy.
And you were caddying too, so you can't say shit.
No, I don't say nothing. I let them know. They're like, hey man, you throw me a little bit more for that. You know, make me feel a little better about what you said.
What's the most racist shit that's happened to you on the course?
Oh, bro.
That you remember?
I won't say any names.
Yeah.
I won't see the course. I was playing golf.
Was it in Arizona?
No, I was caddying. No, I wasn't in Arizona. I was caddying.
I don't believe you.
There was someone. They called me boy. Like watch where you're stepping, boy. And I was walking and I got pissed and I'm like, bro, don't call me that. Don't say that.
Yeah.
This area is normal for you to say that.
Crazy
don't call me that, man. So. I got pretty upset about that. Yeah. I'm cool with like messing up the name because I make it like funny.
Yeah.
I'm like, of course you can call me Pedro, but it's not even close.
Yeah,
it's more letters and you know. But yeah, that one was like not even caring. He just was saying what he felt. So I said how I felt about it. You know. So I was like, don't say that. So, and you know, it's not normal to say anything. But in that instance, I feel like I had to say something. You know, because I'm not the first guy who'll do that to or last.
Of course not.
So,
but he remembered you though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was a quick reality check for him that hey, this isn't old times, man. Don't be saying that. You don't know my name, it's fine. You know,
I just feel like there's such a lack of creativity in your like me and you. We could talk shit and not take it racial,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if it gets racial, I know it's coming from a place of like kindness. You know what I'm saying? Even though you talk
lighthearted and stuff. Yeah, of course.
It's just a different undertone. Like I said, bro, I grew up in Georgia, so I know I know when shit is getting wild.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, you have to make the decision whether you want to kind of trick yourself out of that position because they want you to get mad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They want you to act how they expect you to act.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you have to make the conscious decision to
be above that.
Yeah. To just be above, like you said, and you know, withhold some things and you know and you can expel them, but you have to know how to do it,
right?
You know, you have to outsmart people in a way that they don't expect it.
It's like a little game.
It's because that's all they're doing. They're hitting buttons and playing a little game because they feel like they can, but the difference is, you know, if I rear back and bust you in your mouth, then I'm the angry.
Now it's all you, right? Now you're the problem. Yeah, I got you.
But yeah, man, I'm glad you kind of visited that topic in the game because I know that's probably been an issue for you. Do you see that? Do you kind of see that racial narrative getting bigger and bigger as you get closer and closer to the top? Yeah.
See, what I like what's happening right now is like with the APGA, right? Diversifying the game. It's really cool to see that.
I saw who's homie from South Africa that just won. I forgot his name. He won recently. And everybody's like in the comment section on Instagram, everybody's like, "Oh, it's DEI golf and shit like that, bro." That shit got me hot, bro. Yeah, they're nice. They're good players. So I'm buddies with this guy named Michael Herrera. Yeah, stick, man. And I mean, I think it should just come down to who's got the best game. Yeah, of course. Give everybody the same shot. You know, I'm not saying hand them an opportunity, right? But if you hand one an opportunity, this guy should get an opportunity. Exactly. You know? So if he earned it. Yeah, exactly. If he earned it. You know? And it shouldn't come down to anything else but he's better at golf. Right. That's what all should come down to, right? It's a numbers game. You know, you can't shy away from that in this sport. So
Some get more opportunities than others, which is that's life. You know, you're not everything's gonna come easier than other stuff. But I mean, the elephant in the room is it's predominantly leaning towards one way.
Right.
And get to the top, you know, money becomes more of a factor. And if we're just going off numbers like that, you know, we know where it's at.
Yeah.
So I would like to see money not being so much the factor of why someone's not out there. I want it to be because they're not good enough.
Exactly.
And I don't want it to be guys that are good enough that don't have the shot. Or I'm an advocate for guys like I've played a lot with caddies. They should be on. Like there's some guys that are caddies, bro. They are nasty. Bro. They are nasty,
bruh.
There's one kid. He led the money list on the Dakotas tour, and he's working.
Yeah.
To fund that.
Yeah.
You know, so we have to like do the most. We have to network. We have to make our own money. We have to have a completely harder schedule. You know, these guys are practicing 8-10 hours a day. We're working 4 or 5 of them.
Right.
We're already halfway behind.
Right.
You know, so our practice got to be a lot more intent and a lot higher quality with less time. But imagine if they had the same quality in 8 hours compared to 4. I mean, you're already a day behind. You put that in 30 days, that's 30 days. Put that in a year, that's 12 months behind. You know? So I don't think money should be the reason why good players don't get out there.
I agree.
You know?
I agree. And I honestly, bro, like I want to turn pro at some point before I die. Yeah. That's my goal within the game. Mm-hmm. A lot of people can listen to that and look at that and be like, bro, you don't have a shot in hell. But the thing is, if I want to get religious with it, which I very well will, bro, you can't put a limit on the things that God has for you. Yeah. There's a reason that I'm playing this game in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And I say all that to say, you know, when it comes down to making it professionally, bro, you're going to make your stamp. Yeah. Regardless, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because you're in this game for a reason. Mm-hmm. You're down this road for a reason, and as long as you're stepping within the path that God gave you, bro, you have no choice but to be successful. Yeah. Within everything you do, because what God has for you is for you. Yeah. Feel me?
I'm glad you got on this topic because, man, last year was probably the toughest year. You know, I had some help. Didn't pan out the way, you know, I thought it would. We parted ways, and I thought I was done playing. And I just knew, like, I just started stuff with Cobra. Like, I just started getting my foot in. Like, again, how can I let money get in the way? And I had things also fell through throughout the year as far as personal things go. And I was in a very, very low space. And I'm on my phone and just messing around. And I run across the Book of Job, man. The Book of Job completely changed my perspective on life, you know? Because at that point, I was like, I'm doing everything right. Like, why me? Yeah. Like, what's going on? You know, and it's like, why are you questioning my path for you? Right. And ever since then, man, I've just been keeping my faith, and no matter what happens and how it happens, it's meant to happen that way. Yeah, man. You know, and you gotta just trust the path that you're meant for.
Definitely. You know? No, I went through a lot, man, trying to make this game happen and trying to bring my two industries together already, you know, within cutting hair and playing golf, man. Bro, we're not even like 6 months into the year already, and like so much shit has happened. Like I've broken down. Like me and my wife had to have like prayer sessions and everything like that. So I mean, I definitely relate to that. Yeah. On a way deeper level than I think people understand, because everybody always sees this. Yeah. You know.
Yeah. They don't see the behind the scenes stuff.
They don't see. You know, I have to go home and like take care of my son. And, you know, make sure my mortgage is paid and like. You know,
the balancing is tough, right? Because you don't want to take that home.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely
and
not.
You don't want to take it out on your family, right? But it's a balance that behind the scenes no one sees, right?
But
they
it's
just
the life you live, bro.
Yeah.
But it's crazy that, you know, we all, I think as people, not just as golfers or entrepreneurs or anything, I think we all kind of have at some point we have like a why me moment. Yeah. But you have to step back and look at it and be like, well, why not you, homie? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because you're going to get stronger from it. You know, you just got to keep stepping. Yeah. I got keep going on the side of my face tattoo, which a lot of people don't like, but it's very simple, but I don't. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It doesn't matter. This is my reminder to keep stepping in the way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And getting whoever's way that is trying to get in yours. You
know? Right.
But yeah, that's an incredible story. But let me ask you, man, getting back to you and your path within the game, and when did you turn pro, and what pro events do you have coming up next?
So I turned pro right out of college. It's funny, man. I was so nervous for my first pro event. I signed up. It was in Idaho. I signed up for it. I was it's a small event. A couple of teammates were going from Utah, and they're like, "Dude, this is the first one. It's perfect. You roll with us, be fine." Bro, I was so nervous. I went to McDonald's. Bro, I paid like $40-$50 worth of McDonald's, bro. I was so anxious. I'm like, what am I doing? He's a McDouble. Bro, yeah, I was tweaked out.
You're a nervous eater?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, bro. Yeah. I don't stop eating, man. I'm like a vacuum. It's not good. Yeah. Good thing I work out or I'll be, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? But
hold on. Wait a minute, dog. Wait a minute, dog. You know, I ain't Omarion out here, bro. I ain't got double three. No, I'm just playing.
But no, man. I was so nervous, but I knew I was ready. You know, that's what made me so nervous. It's like, it's time to shine now.
Right.
You know, you can talk all you want, but like you gotta execute.
Yeah.
And I finished 6th in my first pro event. The first time I ever got a check playing golf. Bro, I spent that money fast. I had no idea what that meant. Right? I was like, I'll go play the next one. I'll make more money. Didn't happen. Missed the cut. Yeah.
Not how it works.
So I turned pro like that, and then I had a bulge disc L5S1 area, and I was out for like 6 to 8 months. So like I got off to a hot start, got hurt, so I was out for a year, and then I moved back home. Had a couple sponsors, and then I won again. So it was, that was my first win.
Okay, got you.
After that, yeah, it was cool. That put, ironically enough, that put a lot of pressure on me because the sponsors knew what I can do. I knew what I can do now. So there's expectations now every time I tee it up. Like you're either going to finish first, second, or third every time, you know, and that's just not the case in golf. You know, it's, win some and lose some. I don't know if you know about Justin Rose, but when he first turned pro, he missed his first 20 cuts.
Yeah, bro.
Can you imagine on the road, all those big sponsors and not making the cut? Like you just wasting, you're spending money, bro. Man. Yeah,
but it's inspiring. So I think that's what the big deal is about finding a sponsor and an agent that's actually down for you.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the trend now is a lot of brands that sign you immediately expect you to be.
Yeah.
But that's, if you know anything about the game of golf, bro, it's very up and down.
Yeah.
A lot of the time you're going to be down. You're going to be trash for a while, bro. Like I'm trash now.
Yeah. But you got to have experience, man. It takes a lot of time. And I think they need to start focusing more. And I'm not saying they don't, but I'm saying if you have a primary focus on the character of the person,
exactly,
understand who they are, and then see the results, they need someone in their corner.
Yes.
At the end of the day, they don't want to get into a contract where like, fuck, now I got to perform every time because that's how they expect it, right? Instead of being like, look, we believe in you.
Right.
Go out there and do your best.
Do your thing.
We want you to do your thing. Whatever happens, right?
It takes stress off your shoulders.
Yeah. Sometimes, I'm sure this looks, situations where they think it's going to be better for them.
Right.
But it's actually worse, right? It hinders their confidence and stuff like that. So I think that the correct sponsors would have the full belief in you and who you are, believe in you being a good person.
Definitely.
And golf's just a bonus.
Yeah.
And we know he can play. We already know this. But who is he?
Right.
Right. And that's where you build a brand. That's how you build someone up. You don't find them here, and if they come here, then okay, they're there. But no, we see him as here.
Well, see, I feel like everything's a money grab now. Though.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That nobody takes the time out to actually get to know you as a person and know your story, which is part of the reason why I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to do the podcast just to capture the pros. I wanted to get the average Joe, the person that's, a weekend warrior and, hear some of their stories too. So we're going to continue to do that, bro. Like, but this work is very important for people like you who are on the rise and who are professional athletes and need that extra exposure so people can get to know you as a person. Yeah. But yeah, bro, whatever we can do to help, man.
That'd be great.
That's why we're here now.
I appreciate that, man.
Of course,
yeah.
bro. Yeah.
Give me some nice shoes next time, huh?
God damn it. Anyway,
I need nicer shoes, bro. I can't
what
get
size
over
you
that.
wear?
Don't worry about that, bro. I'm 10.
They look a little small.
Bro, I'm a 10.
Yeah,
that's not small, bro.
Yeah,
what are you, 12?
13, guys.
Bro, what are you, 6'3"?
No, I'm 6'2".
I'm 5'11".
Well,
and a half.
Get some bigger feet.
Ask God that, man. It's not my fault.
Don't tell me to ask God.
He gave me this height and feet size, man. I can't do anything about that. I'm going to wear those those little soles that give me 2-3 inches. I'll still be a size 10. It ain't gonna change nothing. I'll just be taller.
Do you feel like I'm glad you brought that up. Do you feel like your height was
That's crazy. What?
Was a hindrance in the game?
My height?
Yeah.
Bro, I drive at 320 on average.
On average?
Yeah.
That's not bad. What's your longest drive?
Longest drive? I've lived in Utah, so that's kind of a skew outlier. I've hit 4 bills. I mean, you're hitting in elevation.
Yeah.
A little downhill, a little downwind. Yeah, that ball flies.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I hit.
You about to lie?
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm about to tell the damn truth.
250
bro.
max. You don't look athletic, bro. For golf, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna say keeping it real with you, bro.
Oh, go to hell, dog. Go to hell.
I'm just saying, hey.
No.
I ain't judging.
To be honest, bro, I swing the ball a lot harder than a lot of my friends do.
I don't mean nothing.
But exactly, goddamn, let me finish.
My fault.
No. So I swing the club and I hit the ball a lot harder than a lot of my friends do. But if you don't have the proper technique, the ball ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
So I hit 320 for my second time yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, how many sprinkler heads? 3. I'm just saying, bro. 320 is crazy. My speed and your speed? All right. We got to go play. Now we got to go play. I want to see this 320 in person.
Why do you keep trying me? Bro,
I'm
a guest on my show.
I'm egging you on to play some golf, man.
No, I'm with it.
All right,
in all honesty, I'm with it.
Yeah. I'm just talking smack,
nah,
bro.
That's good.
Whatever gets you to go on the golf course with me, I'm with it. You know.
You already said you ain't got no track, man. So fuck it.
I can find a full swing though. Don't try me.
I'll be fuck it.
Yeah, I got some connections here and there, bro. That's crazy.
You play from the whites?
That's what you play from. That's what you play from, bro. I'm gonna be scoping you from my tee box. It's crazy. Walmart differences, bro.
Nah, bro. I'm still locking in technique, bro.
Yeah.
The thing is about it, bro. I got a swing coach, and he's an incredible swing coach out here. His name's Andrew Welk. You might know
Pro,
him.
right?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I've seen his stuff.
Boy,
that's your boy. Yeah.
He's solid,
legit.
bro.
He's nice.
But the thing is about it, bro. I'm so new to this game that it's like he's dead ass speaking Mandarin to me when he's
it's different,
when he's
right?
trying to show me, you know. So it takes me going out by myself a lot to actually figure it out. And I'm 2 years into the game, so I'm just now figuring it out. So. You know, yesterday when I played Dobson Ranch, bro. I was piping it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
it's crazy.
Bro, I was hitting straight beaters, dog. But
man, it was a character, bro.
Just doing that consistently is a lot harder than people expect. You know what I'm saying? So my average drive is like 281.
Okay.
You know what I'm
81.
saying?
Where the one come from?
281, bro. That's my average.
Unlike
you, I got on the track, man.
That's
you know,
crazy. Next time I'm pull up with a full
Mr.
swing right here.
I don't care. Do your thing. Do whatever you got to do, cousin. You know what I'm saying?
I just got to show up against you, bro.
Show up.
Shit, man.
You're going to get pants, you know what I'm saying?
I can't wait to quiet you down. The first time you hear that golf ball hit, you're like, yeah, my fault.
First time I hear it, I'll be like, eh.
That's what you expect, bro. That's what you expect, bro. You feel the aura on the tee box. You're like, damn.
I've been on the course with Rom. You think you gonna scare me with a sound?
Yeah, I think so. You expect John Rahm to do that. You don't expect me to do that.
I don't expect nothing from nobody. I'm 2 years into
you see John Rahm. You hear John Rahm. What do you think,
bro? I didn't start watching until I started playing.
He had a big tour bag. You know who he was. You know he was nice.
He also had a big fat belly, so I didn't know what the hell was going on. You know
how crazy was it though playing with him? Yeah. Sick. Yeah, it's kind of cool, right?
Fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. Mm-hmm. I watched more than anything because I didn't even want to step up.
How'd that happen?
Just bro, out on the range. So every Friday when I was cutting hair at Silverleaf, I don't know if he wants people to know this, but he's a member of it. But
Adam, I like that, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Kendrick
vibes. Him and Ben Herman, the owner of Silverleaf, they're really close with each other.
Yeah.
But every Friday I got tee times. So occasionally me and a few of the golfers like Wyndham.
Yeah, he's nice. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah. So honestly, it was just cool being in their presence. You know what I'm saying? I also felt crazy because I found out that I'm like older than some of them.
Yeah.
So
How old are you?
I'll be 32 this year.
Yeah. Vibes.
Yeah, and I ain't mad. You know what I'm saying? Cool. It's a blessing to be where I'm from and to live this life.
Fair enough.
You know what I'm saying? So
enough.
why you throwing jokes?
Yeah, it gets cool.
I'm happy to be here.
I said, okay, I'm gonna sit my ass
Praise
right
God.
here. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? How old are you, young buck?
I'm 30. I'm not that young.
Motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Look how I look and look how you look.
I look shit, man.
That's crazy.
Here we go with this. Here we go.
When you gonna get a mustache? When you gonna get some hair on your lip?
I shave, bro.
Why? You gotta stop. You at least gotta get the mustache.
Man, nah. I like the clean look.
I'm not gonna lie.
They like the clean look. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie. I tried the clean look.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that. Yeah.
Bro, I look terrible.
Yeah, I can see that. If I just covered that.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna give you that because I did look terrible. Bro, I shaved my
I look
whole
horrible with
face.
any facial hair. I look rough, bro.
Do you?
This grows. This is like dark, and then we got light right here.
Bro, that's fire. So you got like that conquistador type.
It's not even, man. I gotta get that roller on my sides, bro. I gotta get that shit going.
My shit weak too, bro. Don't feel bad. My shit weak. Bro, I don't know why. I had this like random idea to like shave my face before me and my wife went to Vegas one year. And she was like, my wife thinks I'm the most handsome person ever, right? But after that, she was like,
nah.
Why you do that? Like, she was like, why you do that? Then I looked in the mirror, I look like Arthur. I look bad, bro. I was like, yeah, this is gonna have to, something's gonna have to happen.
So now you just like let it go a little bit?
A little bit. I mean, my skin is sensitive, bro. So I would love to have like just a clean shave and then just have the chin.
Yeah.
But every now and then my face breaks out.
Oh yeah, from
just
shaving and stuff.
Too close and everything. So I can't shave with a razor.
Yeah, I feel you.
But nah, bro. Yeah, like so. Your lip, you know when.
Bro, I've tried. I shaved this morning and yeah.
What you shave? Straight razor or you
I go razor. Yeah.
Straight?
Oh no, not the straight razor. No. Just
you ain't
normal, bro.
Yeah. But you ain't 30.
You gotta be. I'm trying.
You gotta do straight.
Really?
Bro, honestly, it's a lot healthier for your skin. To be honest.
Yeah.
It's a lot healthier for your skin. This is the barber side kicking in.
Yeah.
Bro, like the big razor. I honestly don't understand how women do it, bro. Like that shit can be dangerous.
Yeah.
There was this one incident that happened because you know how women leave their razors in the shower. It's on occasion it'll rust, man. So if you like nick,
yeah, think about that
blood poisoning, man. Like that's crazy.
It's already going into your skin, right? It's already in there.
Yeah. But the thing about straight razors now, man, is you can replace the razor, the singular razor that goes in and out. So I mean, it's always clean, and bro, I would always recommend that.
I never thought about that. Yeah,
bro. It's a lot healthier for your skin, bro.
One nick is all it takes, right?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Damn, man.
Blood poisoning, and you know how often do you reuse your razor, or do you have like a bevel type thing?
Nah, I do have that bevel, but I mean, probably every week I'll change it out.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you saw it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not holding on to it forever,
bro.
Man.
I'm telling you, bro. People like,
do that.
What,
bro?
Especially women. Like, we have a woman in here. How long does your razor last? To be honest.
2 years.
I've
been using this stuff for a long time.
Especially women, because they shave so often.
Yeah.
They leave it hanging in the shower. Is your razor in the shower? See,
that's nasty.
And
talk about that,
bro.
That is crazy.
It's part of it, bro. Like I don't know what it is, but it's so unhealthy.
Oh man,
it's so unhealthy. You got to be careful.
Pro tip though, right?
Yeah,
pro tip.
Yeah. Change that. Anyway, get back to it, man. So you spent some time in Texas, right?
Yeah.
After leaving Utah.
Yeah. So I went back home. I went to California. Played there. Lost. I kind of like just parted ways with the guys that were helping me out. You know? And I wanted to keep playing. Yeah. So I'm like, I gotta figure out how to do that. I'm not gonna ask anybody for anything. So I went out there and, self-funded, and it gave me a real appreciation for my time.
There you go.
You don't think about that at times, right? You just think about like, oh, I can play. Money's gonna come, no matter. But like, going through that, I mean, I was up at 5 a.m. working out, going to work. Yeah. After going to work, eating, and then hitting balls till it got dark. So like, the grind was real, man. Yeah. It was tough, and you gotta, it's just, if you really love what you're doing, it's not really a job, it's just part of you. Yeah. So I never saw it like, oh, I gotta go hit balls now. Yeah, I gotta go work out. I'm like, no, I'm excited because this is exactly what I want to do, There
you go.
I'm not playing. Right. But I'm doing exactly all the right things, and that's all I can do, as a player. And you gotta carry yourself as a professional, whether you're playing or not, right? Because you never know who's looking. You never know when your opportunity comes. You gotta be ready. Of course. So, I've had times where, members ask me to hit balls because I tell them like I'm playing. Yeah. If you're not ready for that, just that drive opportunity, it's out the window. Of course. So I got close with some members because I was hitting balls in front of them, and I was entertaining their group, and like you know, hey, come with me to the suite, or come hang out with me after, you know. So
there you go.
That's kind of your way of networking, is owning who you are,
right?
You know, and no matter what part of your life you're in,
right?
If you're genuine and you're yourself, everyone can see that. You know, people see fake. People can see through all that. You know,
definitely.
So the more honest you are with yourself, the more real you are with your path. People see that, and some want to be a part of it, some don't. But that's not up to you.
Right.
You know, it's up to the man upstairs. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Man, I that speaks wonders to I think what a lot of people are going through. People that weren't ever exposed to the game of golf, I think they're starting to like see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Through people's stories, like your story.
Yeah.
You know, I really like the JJ Spawn story.
Yeah.
Bro,
he's cold,
bro. He's so slept on, dog.
Yeah.
Like I would love to play with JJ Spawn.
Yeah.
You know, just to hear more about. I want to interview him. Like I want to.
Bro, he used to play mini tour events I was on.
Bro, that's crazy.
They pay like $300.
Yeah.
Probably, I don't know, 40 players. You make $1,200. It's like you're like a degenerate gambler.
Yeah, bro.
At some point, you know, like you're putting into all this money.
Yeah.
On this like $60 golf course just to make $1,200, like,
bro,
what's that gonna do for you? You know, you make some money, but
I like Rory, but it broke my heart when he beat him.
Yeah,
like when he man, it broke my heart.
That shot on 17 was tough though, man.
Bro, I was watching. I woke up early to watch it.
Yeah,
because I was like, all right, JJ.
Yeah,
go ahead and dagger it. Right?
That'd be cool. That's a cool story. You know, like he's on tour, but you don't hear about him very often. Yeah. So when he's out there, you know, competing against one of the best players in the world, like that's sick. I mean, you gotta root for the underdog at some point, man.
It inspired me, bro, because I never even looked at him as the underdog. I just thought he was just gonna like. I thought he was gonna smack
a tour card.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Like,
And then, bro, Rory's
Rory
stuff.
Man. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Rory,
you can't. But the thing about what happened at players, and then the thing about golf itself is Rory didn't beat him; he beat himself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Made some arid shot. I don't know what happened from Sunday to Monday, but that transition is like I think in his mind he felt like he should have won on Sunday.
Yeah.
So he came into Monday, and I could be wrong, but it looked like he came into Monday unfocused and a little bit bitter.
Yeah, probably upset about I shouldn't be here right now.
Yeah, upset about his own game. So it ultimately showcased on the course, man. But tell us a little bit more about your mindset while you're playing. You know, I know with me for a fact, I just got to the point where I only allow myself to have 2 swing thoughts. When I'm swinging. But tell us a little bit more about your mindset on the course. Like, what are you thinking about? What do you go through?
When I'm on the course, like, I like to think of it like all the prep's done. In the practicing and warming up. Like when I'm warming up, I'm not trying to fix my swing. It's too late.
Yeah.
You're not going to carry that to the course. You know? And if you do, you're playing golf swing now, right? I was mentored a little bit out of college, and one thing that stuck out with me is like, you know, he mentioned trying to golf like you brush your teeth or driving. When you're driving and brushing your teeth, you're not thinking of like, what tooth am I on? Or you're not thinking about when do I slow down or when do I make the turn, right? You let it come to you.
Yeah.
And like the best days, I'll give an example. I was out of money at State Open. I was like, this is it. I gotta play well. I can go about it 2 ways. I can go chip on my shoulder, go aggressive.
Right.
Or just be complete, have no expectations. Give and just hit the shots that the hole's giving you. Like listen to the course, listen to your body, you know, listen to what your body's telling you to do. And you enter this like flow state where like you just let the game come to you. And I think a lot of players, amateurs specifically, will like they try to play golf swing on the course. Yeah. They think they gotta be in the perfect spot. And you really don't.
Just go.
You just go.
You know, hit the ball.
It's all mental once you're out there. So the less you focus on the golf swing, the more you focus on the task at hand. Yeah. It's when you play your best golf. Right. You know, at the State Open, I couldn't play the front nine worth of shit, bro. I think I was like even point in front, and I was like 10, 11 under in the back nine. So I knew if I can figure out how to like,
that's bad.
If I can figure out how to play the front nine, I'm in this.
Right.
Right. So the last day, I talked to my caddy, and I was like, all right, we know what we got to do. Yeah. We have the back nine down. Let's really focus on every shot in the front nine. Let's get like dial in. Right. And I turned it 4 under, and at that point, like I just had all the confidence in the world. So I guess to your point, the way I carry myself in the course is less emotion, less reactive, and more just patient.
Yes.
You know, just be more present on the shot. People like to, okay, well, I just made bogey. Okay, now I got to make birdie.
Right.
Like, no, you don't.
Right.
You just got to hit the next shot.
Just play it.
Yeah, just play it. So that's the best advice I can give is stop focusing on everything else, like what just happened and what might happen in the future. Just focus on that one shot.
Yeah.
Because that's all you have, you know?
I know. I'm just at a point now. Again, I'm 2 years in, so, I have a little grace. But no, I'm just now starting to hit the point where I'm trying to break 80 consistently. Right now, I usually shoot anywhere from like 81 to like 87 on a bad day. You know what I'm saying? But people don't really realize how hard it is to break 80 within that first 2 years. I think it's like a crazy percentage of golfers who don't even break 80 ever.
Yeah, it's
you
hard.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I am very blessed to be in the position that I am, especially within again 2 years of golf.
Do you feel like you have like just like a big blow up hole or like a stretch that's like kind of ruins around a little bit, or what part do you think of your game that's kind of holding you back from breaking 80?
Honestly, that's why I asked you about mindset, because it really is my mindset. So I had my first like amateur tour event at the beginning of this year, I think in February. So on the front nine, I shot a 39, which is incredible for me. And then on the back nine, I shot a 49.
Yeah, see,
so
that's
I completely lost it. You know what I'm saying? But at the turn, the dude that was in my group that I was playing with hit me with the, "Oh man, you're doing great."
Yeah, dude.
And I was like, "Fuck
raps.
you!" Like, So he was like, "Man, you're beating everybody in our group." And I was like, "Bro, why are you
doing that? You're doing mind games, bro."
I don't know
it's
that.
It's real out there though. Like
but it was so nice. He was so nice about it.
Nice. No, it's not,
because he knew I blew up, and then I was in first place, and then I finished 11th out of like 64 people.
Yeah.
So again, very blessed to be where I was, but I knew I was like, all right, I'm finna bust everybody's ass.
Yeah.
And then at the turn, it went left.
And I guarantee your mental like approach to the shots were a lot different, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. I think on the front nine, my goal was to hit every green in two. I don't care if it's a par 3. I don't care if it's a par 5.
Yeah.
What I know, I'm long enough, I can reach it. You
just want to putt.
Yeah, I just want to putt.
Yeah.
So if I get green in 2, bro, we're in the money. So it was working. You know what I'm saying? And then all that shit fell apart at the turn. So good. Bro, the mindset is always there. Yeah. But I always had those same problems like when I was playing basketball. Yeah. When I was playing football. Football not so much. I think just because I was playing since I was 4, so I kind of already like adapted the mindset for football, and like that was just kind of like a place of peace, but it was almost like too easy for me. Yeah. So I took the game of football for granted, to be honest. Yeah. But basketball, it was always very mental, and it was always for me, I'm gonna bust everybody's ass. I don't give a fuck. Like,
do you take that approach when you play golf, like that competitive edge?
It's just me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Am I gonna whoop my own ass today, or am I gonna be Superman out here? So like, people ask me where their balls go, like after they hit. I'm like,
I'm not looking at it.
I'm sorry. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But then I'll fuck around and ask them, like, keep an eye on this one for me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck your ball, but I'm about to hit. So watch this stuff. Yeah.
Well, because again, bro, a lot of my friends, like, they just picked up the game too. Like, I'm friends with, like, some professional, like, I got Christian, like I said, I got my boy Santi. Santi's been playing for 4 years. He's fucking crazy. Yeah. You'll probably see him at some point.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts. But a lot of my friends are like new to golf, so like their balls aren't going right. They're barely kissing 200. You know what I'm saying? So when I hit 3, they're like, fuck. And then I got my boy like Trey Lang. He used to be a pitcher for the Cubs, bro. He's blasting that shit like 380. So
that's crazy.
And that's on average. But it's funny with him because shout out Trey. He's either topping it or he's blasting it. There's no in between.
Like you can't have that though, man. That's the tough
bro. Part. That's the thing, bro. He's already played professional sports. Yeah, he doesn't care about going pro at anything. Like he just enjoys the game of golf.
Do you notice these guys though? They have that competitive edge. They're so used to being so good at their sport. Yeah. You get into a sport that's so humbling that they're not used to not being that good at something, right? And it plays a mind trick on them, right? Yeah. I've coached athletes, I've coached, CEOs and stuff like that, and like they're so used to being so great at their own niche. Yeah. when they come into the sport, they're like, "There's no way I'm this bad."
Well,
not that bad, but yeah, I mean, you can improve.
I think that's what kind of like challenged me the most in this game, and what bro, I'm not a person that if I'm bad at something, I'm like, oh, fuck this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm bad at it, I'm like, okay, how the fuck can I get better?
Right.
So I think, again, with me combining the two industries as far as like barbering and golf, I don't feel like I conquered cutting hair, but I know I can cut anybody's hair.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes when the client doesn't let me get creative, I get bored.
Right.
You know, because I want to
do some stuff.
I want to play with it.
You have a vision, right?
Yeah,
like,
I want to sculpt it. Yeah. And you're like, just, two on the side.
Time,
like, come on. Like, you paying me.
You're eating hot Cheetos on the side, taking a break every 5 minutes. Man.
But I think I just got complacent in cutting hair. And then I had to, like, reevaluate my passions.
Yeah.
And then I find my athletic passion on the golf course, and then my creative passion in cutting hair. So I think that's the trade-off, bro.
Yeah.
But mindset is 100% crucial in everything that we do, man. But do you have to go into like some kind of like mantra and everything before you play, or you just go out there and play?
I'm gonna go back to Drizzy, bro. I've got to listen to Drake on the way, bro.
Why? How is that mantra?
That, or like if I listen to like some verses of the Bible on the way there, just to keep those things keep me like grounded, you know?
Yeah, there you go.
When I'm on the course though, like there's like either a song I'm playing in my head to keep like, they call it the secret sauce, right?
Yeah.
There's something like, when you play basketball or something, you gotta have something that keeps you confident, right? And to me, it's like saying lyrics, you know, or like, saying a verse or something like that. Just something that like reminds you, like, no, you're that guy, because you have to feel that way. You're playing against everybody in the field. If you don't feel like you can win, what are you doing there? So you've got to have that edge and that confidence that you're the best guy out there.
Right.
However you have to do that, that's on you. Some guys like to talk with the group. Some guys like to stay quiet. Some guys, everyone has their own little like way of playing the round.
Of course. But
for me, I feel like I'm a social guy, so I like to just talk to guys and stay loose. Yeah. Where some guys like being like very like locked in. I'm like, bro. You're crazy. You're psychopath, man. I don't know how you do that.
I forgot who I was talking to, bro, but it's a current professional. I just don't want to say any names, but he said the first time he ever played against Tiger, it was the weirdest shit ever, because it was back when Tiger was still in his like
locked in phase,
super mode.
Yeah.
So he said they were all sitting down and having lunch before the tournament, or having breakfast before the tournament that morning. And he said Tiger walked in, didn't say anything to anybody, went in the bathroom and stayed in there for hours.
What?
Right? Yeah. I don't know how true this is, but this is what
hours
I was
is crazy.
told.
That's a long time. How are you there for breakfast, bro?
He said he stayed for so long because he was waiting for him to come out so he can like talk to him.
Yeah.
And then somebody came up. He was like, "Bro, if you're waiting for Tiger,
no shot.
You better."
Damn, really?
Yeah. He was like, he was in there hypnotizing himself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And me hearing that, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, how? I don't need that much time with myself. Like,
it's a long time.
Yeah, I might.
You fighting demons in there? Yeah, right. Yeah, you're doing too much, man.
Fighting demons is crazy work.
Even the greats, man. I mean, it's insane.
And they're squaring up with himself, bro.
Just shadow boxing himself. Like, I'm the man. No, I'm the man, bro.
You doing something crazy there? That's extracurricular.
Seriously.
But yeah, no, that's something that like. That I think people don't pay enough attention to in the game. And, when I went into my first event, I'm nowhere near y'all. But it did help me to calm down knowing that I have been on camera before. Yeah. Doing all the modeling that I did and everything like that. Because I've had people tell me, it was like, bro, you're going to top that first shot. Yeah. And I cleared that shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to this. So, that mindset is crazy, bro. But I've heard that you're about to go into Q school.
Yeah. So this year,
how are you feeling about that, bro? You ready?
I'm ready. Yeah, I'm very ready. Yeah.
Could you explain to everybody what Q school is?
Yeah. So Q school is like your way of getting your tour cards. Like a tournament series. Starts in August, depending on like what status you have. Yeah. If you don't have any status, you start pre-qualifying. Yeah. It starts in August, September area, and then depending on where you're at status-wise in Corn Ferry stuff like that, you enter at a second stage or first stage, and then you eventually go to the final stage. Yeah. It's hard for the pre-Q guys to like pre-Q first, second, and then you got to You got to perform at every stage, but the final stage is like, bro,
it's it.
All eggs in one basket. You can't take back one bad shot. You know, everyone's too good. The last 2 times I went, man, the first time, unfortunately, my grandpa passed right before.
Oh shit!
So like I was ready, but I wasn't mentally there. You know,
Sorry
so that was
to hear
tough.
that, bro.
Yeah, it was kind of a shot in the butt there. But second time I went, man, I went to the Utah Open week before, came back, left the clubs in the car, left everything in the car. I was so tired, bro. It was 2 a.m. I'm like, man, let's go to bed. This shit can wait. You know?
Yeah.
I wake up, I go to my car. I'm like, that's so weird. I have tint in my trunk. I don't know why I can see it in my car. Bro took everything. Golf clubs, luggage.
Fuck.
Yeah, right before Q school. And I had, at the time I was working with Will Zalatoris' coach, and I called him. I'm like, brother, I got robbed.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, use my clubs. Don't worry about it. All good. But damn, like I got one day to, you know, these are not Mike's set, you know. Some guys can do it. I couldn't do it.
Cannot, yeah. It's a mind thing too when you're playing with somebody else's clubs.
Of course.
Yeah.
And I don't think I was mentally ready for that, you know, because I wasn't, right? I was locked in. I played fine at Utah, but then like to have not my set in a state I never played in, it was a lot for me, man.
On top of that, you felt violated for getting robbed.
For
too,
real,
bro.
I was hot, bro. I was looking around. I'm scoring. I hope you're around,
The
man.
thing about that is, bro, the police do nothing about it.
Nothing, bro. Like, I called them. It took him 4 hours to show up.
Man,
I'm like, bro, this guy's in California right now. He's gone. His clubs are gone,
bro. Yeah, I got robbed just like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I came back, bro.
I should have told him I got shot or something, but they would pull up like that. Like, nah, I'm kidding, bro. It's just a golf set. I need you to find out.
No, that's ugly, bro. That's ugly. I'm glad you're able to. What have you done to prepare to get up to this moment to go back?
So I moved back to California, and I'm fortunate to have a place to practice, a coach. I just started working with a trainer named Chris Reed. He believes in me, and they're just all supportive.
Yeah.
And I'm willing to take out anything I have to out of the bank to just bet on myself. You know, at this point, I really believe in my game. I really believe I'm good enough to get out there, and I'm not gonna let anything stop me from going to Q school. Okay. I'm gonna make sure I'm in a dungeon though. Like the clubs are gonna be. I'm gonna stick with them, bro. I'm ready, man. It's like there's a chip on my shoulder. Yeah, but people are out there playing. They're doing what I would love.
Yeah.
You know, and it gets really frustrating. You know, I don't know if you know this, but I don't really watch too much golf. It hurts, man. It hurt. I'm not saying I should be there, but if I shouldn't have the time to watch them. I should be practicing. You know,
I feel that.
Yeah. Like if I have the time to sit around, have breakfast, and watch them play golf,
I'm not doing.
That's exactly why they're out there and I'm here. You know, so maybe I'll watch some highlights on TikTok.
Yeah.
But like.
So you just know what happened.
Yeah, I just know what happens. Yeah.
Interesting.
But I just don't think I don't have that privilege right now.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have privilege to just sit around and waste time. So I try to, every minute of my day, to try to figure out how to get 1% better, or like that cliche saying. But if I get a little bit better by the time I get to Q school, if it's home, man, it's popping.
What's your handicap right now?
I'm a +4 right now. Yeah.
I'm a +15. Fuck you.
Yeah, you're
no,
15.
No
plus nothing, bro.
I'm a 9.
2 years? Are you really? That's nice, man.
I'm a 9. So I'm very blessed to be here.
Yeah, I played with Brendan Davies yesterday.
Oh, for real?
No, he's cold. Yeah, he hits the ball, man. He hits the ball far.
Brendan's funny, bro.
Yeah, he's nice.
Yeah, he's good.
Good player.
Bro.
Yeah, he's a good dude. I had a good time with him. Yeah.
I still haven't played with him. I've been cutting his hair for a while though.
Really?
Yeah.
He's been saying he needs to see you.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. It's time.
I've been cutting his hair for a while. Yeah, it's probably his time, bro. Because his hair grows fast.
Does it?
Yeah, it grows fast, bro. But it's funny thing how I met Brendan, bro. Like we're out on the range. I forgot where we were. McCormick Ranch.
Yeah.
I was at McCormick Ranch and I saw him hitting balls. He was on like the far left corner, so I was like somewhere in the middle. But we were only 2 black dudes out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's Arizona, and it's Scottsdale, so it's like, so you know, he hit one. I'll look over, and then I'll look away, and then I'll hit one, and I'll see him like look, and then look away. So
like, damn.
It was like, damn, bro, should I talk to homie? Like, you know what I'm saying? So he finished his bucket, and then he was walking off.
Yeah.
And he was like, nice swing. And I was like, appreciate you, bro. And he was like, yeah, you don't see too many black people over here. I'm Brendan. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah,
that's awesome.
Happening?
About damn time, man. I've been meaning to say something. Yeah,
so that's how we.
That's cool, man.
That's how we linked, man. So it was just funny. Yeah. How everything plays together and like kind of morphs together. Like you meet new people within this game, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, homie's a stick. I haven't even like played with him fully yet, but we got to make that happen.
Yeah, for sure.
And apparently, I got to play with you too. So
got to.
You gonna beat me, bro, because you're supposed to. If I beat you,
I'm supposed to.
Yeah, you're supposed
going
to.
Mindset of saying I'm gonna beat you. That's
Listen,
crazy,
bro,
man. We just talked about. We had a segment about mindset. This is where you're gonna come.
The thing about being humble is I know my limits at 2 years of playing this game.
You say you hit 320. If I don't see a shot going 320, bro,
look how many long drivers are ass at golf.
I'm busting your ass, bro. Oh, now you're a long drive guy.
No, I'm just what the fuck, nigga. All right, listen. All right, bro. What's the tour average?
Tour average right now, man. Everyone's long now, bro. I mean,
it's not crazy.
305. I say about 305.
Nah, let's look it up.
Look it up.
Okay,
what's your guess? What's your guess?
I'll give it 285.
You're crazy. 285.
Yeah.
Today's date.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Bet.
That's a big gap.
What's the tour average? PGA tour, right?
PGA tour average. Yeah.
Bet.
I would say it's about 305.
What is the?
It's 305. Guaranteed. 305.
Tour average. Drive. Oh, bro, it's just 300.
So I was close, bro.
No, yeah, I mean, you straight, bro. Okay, that just happened.
Your average is 281. You think guys out there are making a living hitting as far as you do?
Yeah.
That's like Brian Harmon.
All right, what's the shortest drive on tour right now?
Probably Brian Harmon.
Okay.
Shorter guy, lefty.
Yeah.
He's probably averaging 290.
Bro, it popped up immediately. Yeah, damn, bro.
Yeah, bro, come on, man. I know my seat.
It's 291. No, you good. You good. You good.
You lost your mind.
But again, bro, it's down to technique. Like, if I can hit.
This guy's like 5'8", bro. He's doing all he can.
Yeah.
He's doing his best.
No, but that's not his game. Look at Rory, bro. Look at Rory.
Look at Rory.
He's small. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, where? He's short, but he's built.
He's short, but he's small. Like,
I mean, he's big, but he's small, bro. I see that you don't. This is difference, right?
Why you just call me small? Bro, you trying to square up after this, bro? Cut the camera.
This is an XL, bro.
I ain't worried about none of that shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You'll beat my ass on the court, but throw these hands up. That's different. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Atlanta.
Bro. Yeah, well, I'm from Esco, so what's up? Man?
Well, what's up?
Are we squaring up here? Nah, we're not squaring up. We're just playing. We're just playing. Hey, I'm not scared. Hey, I fear God, man. That's it. That's all I fear, man.
Hey, bro. All right. I don't fear nobody on the course, but I know you'll beat me.
Yeah.
You're a professional. I've been playing for 2 years.
Okay.
Put on some boxing gloves and we'll get to it. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, man.
Nah, that's fine.
You want to lose twice in one day, bro?
Whatever you want to do.
That's crazy.
The thing about boxing, bro, you got a mouthpiece in, so all that talking, you're gonna get a busted lip.
Right?
Yeah. So that's fine.
When you're on the floor, I'm gonna take my mouthpiece out.
That's fine.
And I'll be talking.
That's fine. I'm gonna get right back up.
I'll grab your mouthpiece from this side.
You better hope it ain't around too, because I'm gonna take my mouthpiece out and bite the shit out you, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna get that victory.
You gonna Mike Tyson on me?
I don't give a fuck.
Dirty. That's
victory.
Dirty. That's dirty.
Victory.
That's crazy.
I need it. You know, even if it's more.
If you need it, I'll give it to you, bro. I'll be nice.
Nah, fucking give it. I'm gonna take it.
I'll take a knee, and
need in the face. Nah, bro, but I'm glad we definitely did dive into like the whole mindset of everything, man. And your story is incredible, and it's only growing, man. I'm not a person that believes in age being a limitation.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you say. I know somebody can go out there and hit 250 and still win. I don't give a fuck.
You're right. No, you're right.
There's a 15-year-old playing right now.
Yeah.
On tour.
Bro, how crazy is that? Those kids.
Crazy work.
Kids are nuts right now. They have no fear. That's the mindset, though.
Yeah, no fear at all.
All the mindset. They're not scared of nobody.
No fear at all. My son is the cockiest kid I've ever seen in my life, bro. And I'm in between like humbling him and letting him just
keep doing what he's doing.
But the stuff he says is like,
golfers gotta have that mind. Like, it's almost like you're tricking your mind into believing you're somebody that you don't even know if you are. Right. So you let him ride that. Right. And you hope he doesn't carry that into like conversations or like after. But on the course, if you gotta be like that, like a demon, you know.
Honestly, he's stroking, bro. Like here. Yeah. You want to see it?
Yeah.
My son raw, dog.
Yeah.
He's only 7. He's never played a full round of golf in his life, bro. But all he knows is swing.
Yeah.
You know. But he be popping it.
Beautiful. That's nice.
And his clubs are too long for him. Like,
that's a good swing, bro.
Yeah, he's straight, bro.
He coach you?
I guess.
He should, man. That's a good swing. Let me see your swing.
Bro, my shit raw. Stop it. No, stop it.
You're a 9.
No, stop it. Cut it out. I'm a 9. Yeah, I'm a 9. Bro. I'm 2 years in, bro. What the fuck? Like, give me some great, like, bro.
There's no empathy over here, bro.
People that's 2 years in, dog. I'm stepping on people that's 2 years in. Actually, in
You're
this
right.
video,
No, for 2 years, that's actually really good.
In this video, I was like talking to myself because I was trying to fix my swing. This is my grind, bro.
I actually watched the video, bro. I don't need to hear everything.
God damn it! Here, look, just listen.
Okay, that's okay.
Stop playing.
Hey, I'll
stop playing with me.
That's cold. Okay.
Stop playing. Appreciate it.
Hey,
appreciate it.
Okay, bro.
But listen to the after effect though, because I hit it. Because I was talking to myself.
Oh yeah.
I hit it and I was like, "That's it."
Damn. Who's glazing? Is that you?
Yeah.
That's it. That's fucking it. That was probably the longest drive I've ever hit in my life.
There you go. That was cold. That was a good one.
I appreciate it.
That was a good one. Show me a bad one.
Oh nah, you don't want to see that. Nah, yeah.
That was good.
My wife sent me a video of like my first time ever like playing golf.
Yeah.
I played around. I didn't even go to the range.
Uh-huh.
I played around and I was like, bro, night and day.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had the dinosaur arm shit going on.
When you first started?
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. And then I'm tall too, so the dinosaur arms don't need to make sense.
We get it, bro. You're a model. You're tall. We
Yeah,
get it. Yeah, you
appreciate
said it
it,
a few times already.
Yeah,
It's all good. Yeah.
See how ugly dudes behave?
Who's ugly, bro? Who's ugly? Look at me, man. What you want to see? You want to see this? You want to see the side profile? What you want? What you want? What you want? Hey, I'm as confident as you, bro. What?
Keep that.
You think I'm pretty?
God bless you.
You think I'm pretty, huh?
You want to take me on a date, don't you?
Nah.
I know you do. Yeah, I know.
Golf
you do.
date.
That's what.
No.
No. I don't even like that. I just like I brought up the modeling thing, but then you circled it back around. You like me, dog.
Nah, bro. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you're getting crazy now with it, bro.
You've been.
Hey, there's two of us here, bro.
You've been glazing Drake the whole time.
I'll do one of these, bro. What you want?
Drake been at them Diddy parties a few times.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
man.
So look at your idols. Anyway, bro. Man, I just want to say, man, in closing, man, I appreciate you being out here. Man,
I appreciate having me, man.
I really feel like we, honestly, this is my first time meeting you in person, man. I really, honestly, I feel like I made a new friend, man.
I appreciate you, man. I feel the same way.
Bro.
Yeah.
But is there anything else you want to say to the crowd before we close out the show?
I would say thank you guys for listening and following what we're doing. Take a chance on us, man. We're cold too. Yeah. You know, we just don't come from that. No. We're good. We're good as well. You know, take a chance on those little brown boys here and there, man. Yes, shout out to Cobra. Shout out to everyone that's been helping me out. Yeah. Chef Ben, Chris Reed, Kevin Ruby, Temecula Creek Golf Club, man. Everybody that's been supportive. I'm really appreciative of it, and I look forward to what's gonna happen on this later on this year, man.
Definitely,
I'm ready.
Yeah. All shit talk aside, man. I definitely believe in you. And,
appreciate you, man.
Man, I want to see you do great things.
Thank you.
Also, I want to do great things right beside you, man.
Yeah.
So,
let's keep this going, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. I want to see all my people eat, bro.
Yeah. It's enough for everybody, right?
Yeah, definitely. Always. Everybody always has their own lane, bro. So, man, once again, this is Making the Cut with the Golf and Barber. I am your host, Atlanta May Ron. Making the Cut with the Golf and Barber is one thing I forgot to say. This is a show where we discuss all things golf with good people. And Jose is definitely a good person, no matter what his shoes look like. So we're gonna close the show out here, man.
Bro, end
catch
this,
us
bro.
on the next episode. And I appreciate you.
You gotta end it on the roast, bro? Damn, man.
I had to do it. I'll let you.
See y'all, man.